Alright, back to it. Got another week going. Hope everybody's having themselves a good one as we find ourselves at the start of another stream. Yes. I think I have basically everything ready to go. I should probably turn my model on. That would help. I had to get everything adjusted back from when we were doing ridiculous April Fool's stuff last week. Oh, let's see. That's good. There we go. Since I saw people mentioning it during the pre-stream, I can give my spoiler-free vaguish my 2 cents upon the movie since I saw it with my sister over the weekend. It's got what I like to call the nuts and bolts dilemma, where it's wearing the skin of something that it's not. And that's where the issue comes from. It's like it says Mario Galaxy. They made the stupidest possible decision of choosing one of the only games in the entire series that actually has significant story elements. Because when you shit on those story elements, then you're doing it to the one and only time where that would have been an issue. So yeah, it's just, don't go into it expecting Mario Galaxy. Just go into it expecting more of the first movie, because that's what it is. It's just more of that. Because there are so many inconsistencies, things that just should not have happened. So yeah, that ain't a Mario Galaxy movie. That's a fan service movie that wants you to point at things and go, I remember that. Now Charlie was in it plenty, and he's just as good as you would expect, so no issues there. Charlie's a good Luigi. Let's see. I think all is ready to go. Let's see, generated, so it's just like, there we go. It's like I said, I'm not getting the specifics beyond, it's not Mario Galaxy. If that's Mario Galaxy, then I'm queen of the world. Let's see. You literally could have picked any other game in the series. Why'd you go with the only one that has story? I mean, I guess Odyssey kinda does, but like,
Did you know Miyamoto came up with the idea for Metroid from his days of exploring distant planets when he was younger? Hello chat.
Interesting
Chat
choice
is the French
of
word
opening
for
line.
chat. In French, it is typically pronounced like chat.
Oh Jesus, I just remembered.
Auto tracker connected.
Hang on, I forgot to turn off.
I estimate you're 95% done with this seed. Crushing it. Nice to see you, Nubcake.
Hang on, I forgot to turn off Tracker GPT. Just a second. Oh, I'm sorry, Tracker. We don't need another week of you spouting nonsense. All right, let's see. There we go. April 2026 has been turned off.
Goliath, online.
There we go.
Hello Twitch chat. Greetings Sinister Sarmer. Auto tracker connected. Nice to see you, Pyrolite.
Tracker is now
Howdy
having cognitive thoughts that make sense
Hi,
again.
Silent True Blue. Howdy, Gamer 0. Hello, Simpico. Hello, K Broman 216.
It's the little bits and bobs that
Greetings,
weren't totally
Vampire
made up that
Mackie
always
86.
threw me off with it.
Howdy, Gerbil Fies. Good to see you, Fanryu. Howdy, Def Warrior 17. Hi, Ignite Dreams. Good to see you, Dragon Mama 12. How ya doin', Trina, Drakies?
Let's see. There we go.
Greetings Debuffspin.
Yeah, it's just straight up a profile you can turn on. The links are pretty high on it though, so if you turn it on, Tracker will mostly just be going on about Tracker GPT stuff.
Greetings Dogram6.
It takes over her brain! It makes it so other thoughts can't sneak through very often. So, you know, just like actual AI. Wee-ha-ho! Mouse icon didn't appear in the bottom right? It's supposed to? Oh, I see. It was supposed to be an icon for the Hyrule Castle Guard? Oh, you mean for the Metroid one. Yeah, that's a little bit odd.
Let's it go. Greetings Starfall Infinity.
What?
Nice to see you Princess Yang.
It's time to that way to victory. It's like, unless I made a mistake, then Spacer Hunt should be turned off. Now that's been properly named to what
Marked
it is.
Palace of Darkness as green pendant.
Damn, feel a little bit sassy there, Sahasra. Ooh,
I
wow!
hope the morph ball works out better for you than it did Space Pirates. Track the Brinstar level 1 keycard and a missile.
Yeah, definitely boosted. It's gonna go in the exact same lump as the first movie for me, where I'm too old for this shit. My brain does not need stimulation every 2 seconds. I don't know if I'd call it a good
Marked
movie,
off
but
a
I
misery
mean, yeah,
Mara
if you're
key.
just looking to turn your brain
5
off and
treasures left.
watch something that has all sorts of pretty sights and whatnot, and things you can point at and go, I know that! Then there you go, that's the whole movie. That is literally the entire movie. Yeah, I'm glad they got rid of the pop music. That is a 100% advantage over the first one. Because seriously, why did we have Take On Me in a section that could have easily been Donkey Kong music?
Thump thump. 4 treasures left.
I mean, yeah, Take On Me is funny. But it ain't Mario. I don't know if I'd call the remix music good. It was pretty typical cinematic music. Which is fine, but it's really generic.
If you got hit less you wouldn't need these. 3 treasures left. Mark Super Missile.
Wait a minute!
Spike Cave.
Matt! Matt, I turned off ChatGPT! Matt! Why are they still in April Fool's mode? I generated before turning it off, you're right! Oh no! I didn't know the profile being on at the time of generation would cause that! Oh no! Me! Me! Do what we do. Nah, it's fine. The actual hint shows up in the appropriate screen anyways. What did I do? I forgot to turn off the setting before generating the scene, so now the hints are messed up.
Criteria level 1 keycard is now yours. 2 items left in Eastern Palace. Next you should climb Castle Tower without the lamp. The second missile pack is always special.
Can I fix it? Nope. Oh well, at least I wasn't going into that film expecting, you know, what it actually says on the tin, because it's freaking Illumination at the end of the day. That is not a company that knows substance.
Hey
Ever.
Rainiac.
Substance, you're looking at the wrong company. That's not what they do. They did it once,
This might be
got a whole bunch of
if you
money, and then
didn't
they
find
never did it
sticks
again.
everywhere. Howdy Babrain55. How ya doin' Sager Zero Gamer X? Hopefully the boots are not too hard to find. Marked magic cape at library. Marked off the magic cape. Toggled boots off. Kidding. Hi Wymoot.
Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean, like, the buying text is also gonna be all messed up? Ah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I stole the very first one they made, because they actually
Palace
tried.
Big key is now yours.
Funny how much of a difference that makes. Oh, hey, actually, it's adorable. All right.
Writing down
baby.
small key at bottle merchant. I hope you find a lot more of these. Neat. A whole quarter of a heart. It begins. I prefer chocolate over vanilla.
All right, these.
Track Thieves Town map.
Now I can see
Track
my prey
Boomstar map.
gyms. Because I wanted to make sure everything was getting tested, so I left the shuffled boss rewards on. I mean, I didn't go in with high expectations either, but I kind of draw the line at shitting on the source material. That was the thing where I kind of looked at it and go, I'm kind of offended right now.
Marked off the danger blender. Tracking bombos. You need some of these, right? Toggling spicy rod on.
Showtime!
Hey, could you spot me 20 bucks?
Yeah, I'll delicious bit. How's it going? Thanks for the 46 months. Getting nothing spin a little bit more for us today. Yes. I'm gonna go pick up another 20 rupees. I need bombs. Look, I'm just gonna put it this way. I don't even like a lot of the source material.
Good job on getting
and
a
I was
castle tower
still
key.
a bit offended. Which kind of tells how much it really wasn't respecting said source material. It's like, that's bad. Or even I'm just like, huh. I'm kind of mad.
I thought that Adam had no plans to authorize the use of these. Wow, more sticks. Cool.
That's definitely one of them, yeah. That was already stupid. Actually, that one makes me mad because I can't... I always say a thing really ironically. Because, I mean, it's just making fun of someone. I don't want that to be actually true, though! The joke's gone! I can't have that be canon! How dare they! Now, let's not go into actual details here. There's definitely still a lot of people that want to watch. Testing full tank with IA buzz. Getting me shot up and spinning a bit more for me today.
Oops.
Alright.
I sent you the wrong seed. Making a note that missile is at lumberjack tree.
Hey, checker, clear that marked location.
Cleared lumberjack ledge.
Yeah, there's 3 prizes you can get
Marked
from
off
the
the
trees.
quake.
1 for killing 1 enemy, like 1 to 3 enemies and then pulling the tree. Another for killing 4+ enemies while not getting hit and pulling the tree. And another for killing 4+ enemies while
stumbled upon
taking at
more
least 1
explosive
hit and
arrows.
pulling the tree.
7 treasures left.
It's a little bit ridiculous, but that be how it is. Yeah, there's no doubt about the, unapologetically Mario thing. They are designed to have you point at the screen and go, I know that! That is the entire, point? I guess would be the best way of putting it. The point is they want you to point at the screen and be like, I know that!
This is more than half needed to be scammed to Zora. Tracking turtle rock key. Tracked a missile, and a powerful bombs. More misery Meyer keys.
Yeah, I'm also kind of upset by, like, literally everything. Spoiling what could have been a bit of a mind blow. But now, freaking nobody... Even the companies producing these things can't keep it in their pants anymore. It's like, damn it! Don't put Pauline on the front cover of Bonanza! Let that be a surprise! Remember surprise? Remember how exciting it can be? No? God damn it! It's like, dang it! I want to have an actual exciting moment of surprise! Oh.
Double the pressure, double the blood.
I mean, probably it was in the trailers. They spent a huge amount of time talking about her in the actual, like, Treehouse stuff. She's on the cover. There's all this other stuff. It's like, Pauline hasn't been in a game outside of party games. And honestly, for a long, long time now, you had the opportunity to make an actually genuinely mind-blowing surprise moment, and you threw it away. It's even set up to be a big surprise in-game, and they just threw it away for marketing purposes. Like, damn it! Just put the rock on the cover! I said, you know, the rock she was trapped in. And don't put her in the promotional material! It's not that hard!
Why do I track these again? Sure, this is the waterfall
Have
fairy,
some restraint!
but what about the agile fairy? Tracked Ice Palace key.
Let people be surprised! Let them
Can we
have
get
fun,
online
damn
to
it!
write it again?
It's fun to be
Making a note that
surprised!
Big Key is at Lake Hylia Island. Hello Judas Smiley. Marking off the Eastern Palace Big Key.
Yeah, it was a really
You
pointless
could have
spoiler in
just waited
Bonanza's
to get
case.
that. You know.
It's like, literally all that happened with that one is, that's weird, why is she a kid? There we go, that was the extent of the reaction on that one. So all the weight you could have had from that of, what the hell, what's she doing here? Why is she a kid? Is completely gone, because marketing couldn't keep it in their damn pants. I miss the days
We
when
now
games
have
would
two
just kind of
big
come
20s.
out. They might get like a little
of, like,
brief mention in a
5,000.
magazine or something. Yeah, thank goodness they didn't ever say
How you
anything
doing,
about the
son?
later
Alex
portions of
26.
Bonanza, because that's just good. And it's like, I may have my beef moments with a lot of more Nintendo products, but no, the ending of that, the later portions of that game is just, mwah, perfect.
Wow, that's super.
Favorite Bonanza power? I just like regular old cog Bonanza. Punch good fun.
Smash 4 of these together and you get a big 20.
Hang on. I gotta go grab some more bombs. I need more. I need more power. Yeah, as somebody who has a Switch 2 and it is now collecting dust, don't buy a Switch 2. Not now. It's not gonna get any cheaper. It's Nintendo. They never lower their prices. Almost never lower their prices. Wait until there's at least, you know, a half dozen games you want on it. It is way too expensive to buy for just one game. Yeah, they lowered the 3DS because it was a massive flop when it first released. Thus by specifying almost never lower their price. The
Added more
3DS's
missiles.
release was so bad, they actually felt the need to lower the price. I mean, if you want to play a few older games with higher frame rate, there's
missiles.
this handy little thing called a Yuzu. That doesn't cost $700. Or, you know, whatever the equivalent is to using these days. Because let's face it, emulation's a hydra. You get rid of one thing and it's another 17 are gonna take its place. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's a nice added bonus alongside of it. I still wouldn't have had one if it wasn't for work. That is still my primary motivator for having
by
one.
1 step. 6 items left in Hyrule Castle.
See, I would have been interested in playing Bonanza, but so far that's it. That's the only one. I'm vaguely interested in Tamagotchi, but that's just gonna cost $90 Canadian, which is just too expensive for my blood. Oh, it would make good content, though. Not that I know who to stick on an island. Nah, not one for stuff like Pokopia. No, I respect that it's actually like the first good Pokemon game in a while.
Marking off another 20 rupees. 5 items left in Hyrule
Let's talk
Castle.
about putting a bunch of wacky characters into a melting pot and watching chaos ensue. Hey, I mean, yeah, I can't just be blowing $100 on a game that I might stream a couple of times. So the fact of the matter is, things ain't getting any cheaper. And I ain't exactly getting more income these days, so it's like I have to be tight with my cash. $100 is a lot to blow on one game.
You now have 420 rupees. Har. That's the funny number. 4 items left in Hyrule Castle. Marked Castle Guard is defeated. Finally.
Okay, I actually have the perfect descriptor for Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi is like loading up the Sims and just letting the Sims do whatever they want. Not actually interfering with their lives in any way, but just witnessing them. I do appreciate it.
Good job on getting the barrier suit.
It is a lot of money,
Just
though.
one more.
Got him! I mean, yeah, but it's just like, look, money's tight. Holy, what? What do you mean they were
Toggled
both
gravity
here?
suit on. That's the last of them. How did you get to Castle Tower Dark Maze without the lantern? You've performed 2 tactical resets.
What do you mean both of them were here? Man! I could just get some suits in red, please. Oh, Jesus. Okay, look, if I pick that up at any point, we're gonna need some help actually figuring out who the hell's gonna be in there, because I don't really want to use actual people. It's always just kind of weird, you know, to put actual people in an ant farm box and have them metaphorically exist. That includes myself, by the way. Wait, Jonathan Charlotte's actually a great idea. They're actually theoretically doable. Now it's a little bit tricky because some of those characters are based off of old friends.
Hello what the pup PT.
There's some OCs in there too. Yeah, I can toss Pepito in there, why not?
Hello Gothic Fox 2099.
Okay, hang on. And then they go ahead and block. God damn it. Snakes. Give me that.
2 whole tanks of energy.
Tired of
Wow.
these motherfucking snakes.
3 items left in Hyrule Castle.
No, nobody dies in Tamagotchi. I mean, you can delete them from the island, I guess. That's up to you. I'm pretty sure
Hi,
everybody
Phantom
just forgets
Fury.
they exist once they're gone, though.
Marked off the Desert Palace map. 2
Oh, nice.
treasures left. 1 item left in Hyrule Castle.
Oh,
That's everything in Hyrule Castle. Tracked a big 20 in the vanity.
I mean, I could go to Hera, but it's just 2 checks. Hey, Bomb Crab, show up. Damn it. Come on, Bobs. Gimme! Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and even in The Sims, beyond, like, if you have aging turned on, it's actually kind of difficult for Sims to die unless you intentionally go out of your way to do so. I don't know, I just always found it a bit odd to toss people who actually exist into things where you have some level of control over them. Just doesn't feel right.
Tracking grappling beam. That was kind of you to help
For
that
things
old
like The
man
Sims,
when
so
you
why
couldn't
not?
see. I wonder how Shaq Tool is doing. Making a note that wrecked ship map is at Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, but I mean, you can easily do that over a bunch of truly fictional characters rather than basing them off of anyone.
Ah, but I wanted to go to Smith Chain. Oh well, logging it is useless. Making a
Just a
note
case
that
of me
bomb carrying
thinking,
knowledge
hey,
is
would
at
I want that
Spectacle
done to me?
Rock Cave.
No, I wouldn't actually.
Such a useful item.
So I don't want to do it to other people. Crazy concept, right?
Tracked wrecked ship map.
Honestly, the fire round's probably gonna be the best option here.
Marked off the Thieves' Town Big Key. 5 treasures left. I prefer chocolate over vanilla.
Okay, where is that
Marked
tank?
energetic tank at Waterway.
Waterway, got it. I mean, I guess it's empathy, yeah, but it's
So
also,
many
like,
missiles.
it's still me-centric, because I'm
4
asking,
treasures left.
but I want that done to me. Like, there's a lot of I in there. I fully admit to being on the self-centered side.
Is this even randomized? Marked missile at the room with the item beyond a super missile gate. You can peek at an upper Norfair. You had to be told how to carry more sticks? Twice. Three-quarters of a heart is almost a working one, I think.
Yeah, nicknames are fine.
Really?
Yeah, because stuff like that, it is decidedly just a creature and not actually the person. Since that's where most of my beef comes from. It sounds like The Sims. It is actually supposed to be the person. And that's where it just gets weird. Just weird.
Cool. More missiles.
I don't even know who that is. So I have no opinion. No strong feelings one way or the other.
So many 20 rupees.
How come in Mario Maker you can only levels in multiplayer? Because multiplayer is doing something different with how it's judging levels. Since there's multiple of you voting on the same thing, they just want to try to get an average to find out whether or not a level makes good for multiplayer. So, meh means you're not going to contribute, more or less. Whereas, the thumbs up's just like, hey, this is good for multiplayer. The thumbs down's just like, this is bad for multiplayer. And the equivalent of just single-player levels is to simply not put anything at all. I had a fairly simple guideline for me and when I would brew levels. If it had any of very certain things, then, such as picadors, Bowsers in a box, you know, just stuff that's not fun, never has been fun, and never will be fun. Well, kinds of levels can be fun, it's just they're still not particularly Mario, but like, they can be enjoyable, but they're harder to craft well. Seem I only had 2 attempts at making such things and them being mixed.
Okay.
At best.
Is this even randomized? Too bad it isn't something better. Marked off the Norfair boss keycard.
What made me intimately understand why in pretty much every Kaiser level under the sun, it just kills the player if they ever mess up. Because showing mercy does nothing but confuse people. Because one of mine, it doesn't kill you if you fail.
Increasing
So
collection
people would
of
waste
missiles.
like literally 20 minutes running around, being horrifically confused because they didn't realize what you do now is you go back and you try it again. And I just kind of shook my head. It's like, oh man. It's like, this is why they killed people. Because they just don't understand. Don't understand. I can put every indication on the map possible, but they just don't get it. Yeah, trolls that actually come up with, like, original tricks and whatnot, they can be genuinely funny. The problem with most of them is they just use the same old, it's not funny anymore. It's like telling the same joke 10,000 times. It lost its luster about 9,900 times ago. Yeah, it burns! Ooh, speed
Reading
mistake.
tracker 0057. Didn't
Don't
you see the no trespassing
understand.
sign? Good job on getting the super speedy boots. How you doing, Robin Fee?
Oh god, yeah, there are some interesting glitches in Mario Maker that have been abused for such levels.
Aren't these like the E-tanks in the Mega Man X series? Picked up more missiles. Toggled Moon Pearl on.
That's really how it goes. Like, if you're gonna make traditional levels, you can kind of stick to the basics and make something fun. But if you want to go outside the norm, you need to put in a bit of extra effort. Now we're back in the bayou! Da-da-da-da.
Do you have enough
No,
super
I could've
missiles
skipped that.
yet? Tracked shield.
Never find bayou, Billy? Good.
Track the least useful potion of the three. Good job on getting a Skullwoods key. Your 20 rupees collection is getting somewhere. More super missiles?
God, yeah,
You now
Slider
have
and
3
Defeater
heart
Plaza
containers.
seem to be accompanying the worst stuff that Mario Maker 2 had to offer. You're a little bit low on HP. I think I actually will go to Waterway to
Be
pick
sure
that
to
up.
use these wisely. Added another 10 arrows to the stash.
Please, I need more energy. Well, more specifically, I'm coming here for the power bombs, because I'm a little low on those. One for these, and one for these. There we go.
That's nice.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Well, actually, it's a game where you need both. There's just zapper stages amidst it.
Sweet.
Truly a very peculiar game. Also, the game is supremely easier in the Japanese
Chocolate
release.
King of
They made it
Burnout.
like extra super omega difficult for the North American one for some reason.
Marked off the Meridia boss keycard.
Does this mean I've completed the game? I've never even played it, but I did watch somebody who did.
Found more 20 rupees.
It's just another one of those old Konami games. They really liked their... They like throwing these kind of obscure beat-em-ups over at their totally not Konami branch known
Meridia
as
level
Old
1
for
keycard
Games.
is now yours. Oh. Neat.
That's where stuff like
Wow.
rollerblades, having
Reserve tanks.
roller games ended up as well. Hey, let me up.
Skullwood's map is now yours. Toggling charge beam on.
Yep, the first TMMT was under Ultra. Yeah, I heard that about 7th Saga. That's the version that I played, mind you, but... 7th Saga is such a weird little game, but I did enjoy it. Which is saying something, because I don't enjoy a lot of RPGs. Jars!
That's nice.
I mean, 7th Saga
Did
is
you
why I
expect
have
me
this
to make
button.
a joke about that location?
Oh, yeah. It's all coming.
Yeah, it's the... Oh yeah, it's all coming
Good.
together.
This will help you not die.
But despite me cranking up the volume on those, they're still quite quiet. Unsurprisingly, Patrick Warburton's a bit on the soft-spoken side. Yup, I can skip that one. Alright, I'm going in. More energy!
More energy tanks.
Looks like I'm gonna blow my nose. Okie dokie! Now, I'm not exactly gonna hold on in that entire loop. Yeah, Atari's issue was quality control, which is funny when you look at the regular NES library and the fact that it's also mostly shit. It's hard to go back to most NES games just because they're really not very good. There's a couple of all-star exceptions, of course, like Mario 3, but I mean, for the most part, they're pretty rough. Wow!
Upgraded shirt by one step.
I guess I can go to Meridia. Star Tropics is definitely one of those you need to have nostalgia for in games. Because it is unpleasant to pick up and play in the modern era. I mean, the issue with Star Tropics was just how bloody stiff it is. Not to mention the usual nonsensicalness of trying to figure out what to do and where to go.
Making a note that heart pieces at Main Street ceiling shine spark. It would have been much easier to find a heart container, you know.
I definitely have my share of NES games that I played a good bit as a kid that I just can't really get back into these days. I don't particularly enjoy Days of Ruin. No big surprise there, I don't particularly care for Grimdark. And that's the whole bloody game. Also, the advantages they had to keep handing the CPU to have a chance against you as the game went on got really out of hand. Like the giant warship that bombs the entire center of the map over and over again. Kirby's Adventure's a good one to return to, yeah? Go, Kirby. I mean, I don't like 4K stuff that leads into the absurdity. See, Bolt Garden! Which is a fine little game.
Another one.
I mean, yeah, I got partway into the Calder section and I was just so tired at that point.
Bug catching net is now yours.
Because that game is really homogeneous. The removal of CO powers beyond, you know, the one singular unit really takes all the spice out of the gameplay. It's why they had to start leaning on the ridiculous advantages for the CPU, because, like, they can't just have inherent passive advantages anymore.
Missile.
I haven't played Mischief Makers, but I've seen it. It doesn't really appeal. I can't say I'm big on pretty much any of the N64 era platformers of that nature.
More E-tanks. Sora's flippers is now yours.
I mean, sure, when you're facing other people 1v1, that's how it worked. But in single player, you can kind of do whatever. I was never one to play Advanced Wars for, like, the facing other people. I played it for the games themselves. So it took all the spice and, you know, anything out of my choosing any particular character. If I wanted to challenge myself for a section, well, can't really do that anymore. Everybody's basically the same.
Tower of Hero Big Key is now yours.
If I wanted to play a super homogenized game where everybody feels the bloody same, I'd go play Wargroove.
Neat.
I always have a bias towards the lighter styles of atmosphere, so I very much appreciated the original game's art style and overall mood compared to Days of Ruin. They're not exactly the same, but they're close enough. Yeah, I mean, I have a very simple explanation for why I go for stuff that's much lighter. It's because I don't need any help feeling worse. Thus my general distaste for the dark and gritty. When I go to video games, the thing that I go to has a little, a little bit of escapism to feel better. I want things to actually complement that positive trait. Yeah, 6 is fine. It has its dark atmosphere and whatnot, but it's extraordinarily corny. 6 and 7 actually have a fairly similar
Toggled Swamp
type of
Palace
feel to
key
them for
on.
the Final Fantasies. Where they're serious aspects, but they're accompanying
Yay.
some of the most ridiculous
More
things that
explosive
you've ever
arrows.
seen happen. A game like Days of Ruin, for
Everyone
example,
shut up.
would have never
It's Shark
had
Tool time.
the upper seed. Or everything involving Gao. Progress in Time has a couple of silly things, but it mostly leads into really tragic. Yeah, I may be suggesting that it's not particularly serious. Freaking suplexing a train. I do love that Square's just kind of leaned into that at this point. It's just funny. It's still funny. It's just a great mental image of a big muscly guy picking up an entire train and slamming it. Ah!
Okay. Shaq Tool hasn't been himself lately.
Get up there. Get up there. That lets you suplex every enemy. Oh, that was beautiful. that's part of the reason why I like FF7 as much as I do as well. Where, sure, the game has its moments of seriousness, but it is an inherently very silly game. And the right kind of silly that I happen to enjoy. I mean, for God's sakes, one of the main characters is a Mr. T ripoff. And he's wonderful. Five's good for that type of stuff, too. I like 5, it just dragged on a bit long for me. But I did play most of it, and I do enjoy those characters, too. Yeah, the remake definitely hurt some characters, but it sure didn't hurt Barrett. Barrett's awesome in the remake. The first part of the remake is just, hey, Barrett's an awesome character, by the way, the game. Because my favorite of the Final Fantasy V ones, big shocker, it's Ferris. It's kind of the easy pick there. It's either Ferris or Galuf. I haven't actually watched through the second portion of the remake for FF7 stuff. I just know that in the first portion, Barrett absolutely stole the show and it wasn't even close. I'm coming all this way for like 2 items, by the way, so hopefully it's good.
Is it time to get scammed by Zora?
God, Final Fantasy XIV is always a funny one for me to look at, because like 95% of my playtime in that game, I'm not even at the keyboard.
You stumbled upon more heart pieces. Marking off another 50 rupees.
So yeah, that trip wasn't worth it. Sadness. Alright, there's a lone bearing item around somewhere, and it's either gonna be the hammer or the mitts. It's just a matter of what exact one location do I need to find. Gilgamesh is in 14, yeah. Even better, he is in the comedy side quest branch. So he gets to be rather amusing. The side quest branch literally designed for nothing but camp. And it's beautiful. But yes, one time I did spend playing FF14 definitely reaffirmed one thing to me. Man, I don't like MMO, standard MMO gameplay. Shit's boring.
Writing down map at Zora's Ledge. Greetings, G-Volt.
Yeah, the gameplay was actually the first thing I noticed about the Xenoblade games that I wanted nothing to do with. It's like, oh great, it's a single-player game that just looks like... oh, it just looks like it has gameplay of every MMO in the universe.
I do enjoy seeing explosions.
It's why I
Greetings,
just
Marissa
didn't like a lot of the later
PC98.
Phantasy Star games as well, because they also went into cooldown
Tracking
spam
Ice Palace
bullshit.
map.
I really need a weapon. This is becoming a concern. I'm gonna go grab a couple of the off in the middle of nowhere items in Super Metroid. Yeah, I accidentally generated the scene with the April Fool's stuff still on, so the in-game text is a little bit screwy. There it is!
Toggle titty mitts on.
Yeah, although the problem with Bloomburst at this point is I've kind of gotten everything I could ever theoretically need that doesn't have a completely absurd drop rate. I've kind of solved the original Phantasy Star Online. It did take a long time. I got a lot of hours out of that game, but like... I kind of have everything I could need. It took a very long time. And over the course of several years. But now at this point, if there's anything else that I want, then it would be just the same couple of quests over and over and over again until the end of time, trying to fish for a 1 in like 20,000 drop. There was exactly one substantial mod for the original PSO called Return to Raggle. It was fun, but it's also very quickly finished because the drop rates are almost too good. I love it when I'm in the mood to play the game. It's not necessarily for anything particularly seasonal. That's one of my favorite aspects of the original PSO, is it's always there. I don't have to worry about like FOMO stuff or anything like that. I just sign on and I'm good. I don't have to catch up on anything. There's no worries about stuff like that. I can just turn the game on and have a good time. Is the game fairly primitive? Yeah. It's not exactly something I'd super recommend trying to get into in this day and age.
F-Zero TV.
But for me, I just turn it on and away I go.
Making a note that level 1 keycard is at Bumpercade Ledge.
Alright, hang on, I need my side to get rid of this thing! That's why I go back to so many old single-player games, because I load them up, and it's the experience that I loaded them up for. Wild concept, right? I go to play a game that I want to play, and it's the game I want to play. Wow.
Tracking Lower Norfair level 1 keycard.
Yeah, I can't exactly give No Man's Sky any shit. Sure, the release was terrible, but at this point, it's just like, okay, like 17 updates ago, I'm sure Muslim the Redemption arc was hit. And then they just kept going! It's like, guys, you need to make money at some point!
You now have 90 more missiles than you started with.
I mean, yeah, any game that's been updated for the past 15 years or whatever it is gonna be a massive time sink. That is too much content stuffed in one game. Way too much. It's like, I get they wanted to apologize for the disastrous launch, but like, yeah, you've done it. You've apologized, please. Please, you need to make another game. You need to do something else. I was talking about No Man's Sky. Terraria just decides it wants to update every now and then. It's not anywhere near as insane.
Tracking Turtle Rock Big Key.
They do have a little bit of microtransactions. Just the fact that you only said some instead of a lot. Damn.
Track Tower of Hira Key.
Hey, I'll at least give my on-screen Silksong playthrough this much. I did strictly adhere to my original route through the game. So even if, you know, I had some experience in the game already,
left in Thieves Town.
You're at least seeing the way in which I traveled through it. And the utter chaotic mess that was that.
6 treasures left.
God, my first Silksong playthrough was such a scatter. How did I end up on this ridiculous side path?
Toggled spazzer on. 5 treasures left. Found more Zelda bombs.
I actually was taking note of it
left.
because I was talking to a couple of other friends who were playing Silksong, and I wanted to emphasize the nonsense I'd be getting up to, so I actually jotted down my route. Including, you know, having that one room at the very start of the game never explored because I accidentally skipped past it, and by accidentally, I mean intentionally. They definitely gave me a couple of looks. It's like, how did you even get there? It's like, I don't know, it's just doing stuff. I found a side path, and then there was another side path, and then there was another side path, and then I was here. There was actually one other thing that I did during that first playthrough that I couldn't do for the stream version because they patched it out.
Yay. More Palace of Darkness keys.
People who play the game might be aware of that one boss at the intended end of the first act. Last Judge, I think it was. Yeah, I kind of went through the door from the wrong side to encounter that boss. So my return trip to fight them again was coming from inside the Citadel.
That's nice.
It was very funny. I'd walk outside the Citadel, and a door would just materialize. I would just walk through a solid object, and that's why I was patched out. Yeah, I ended up on the Phantom Road instead.
Another one.
Well, I just kept on finding ways to go, and then as those ways to go expanded, I just kind of kept at it, and I found more stuff. Yeah, I did the backward stuff again. I mean, I just figured it was a lot easier to go to that boss from the chambers instead of from climbing the hills. I can't help it, I just end up doing things backwards sometimes.
Who knows? Maybe you could get some heart containers or E-tanks there so you don't die. Marked off the bouncy ball. 9 items left in Swamp Palace.
A sword! It was worth coming in here.
Trapped sword. 8 treasures left.
I'm finally armed! But yeah, I actually was incredibly enthralled when I ended up on the side path of the side path of the side path into Phantom and whatnot. Like, because I was playing the game completely unspoiled, the feeling of discovery was massive. Absolutely massive.
Even more missiles. Tracking wave beam. Tracking heart container. Marking off an ice palace key. Tracked 3 bombs.
I was very enthralled.
Mark Skullwoods as red crystal. Ice Palace is now bomb purchasing crystal. Mark Thieves Town as crystal.
Now I do need to pop on over here because there's a big key sitting on the island, so I better pick that up. It was funny, I was done with like most of the Citadel before I even got to the blasted steps.
Toggle Desert Palace big key
I just
on.
never noticed the
You stole
exit
that from
area
Buzz
from the woods. So I did everything else. And then I'm just like, hey, how do I get to this upper left section of the map anyways? And then eventually, I did it. And I'm just like, oh, I just missed a door. Oh, no. Ooh. And yeah, there's a reason why I played that game the first time off stream. It was a good call. Which I did again last? I think it was actually the... It was the ant.
Another
Here's
one.
the ant. I got the crust one first, like most people, because, you know, I actually knew where it was. And then I wound up at the bonus one that you don't necessarily have to get. And then I found Seth. And then eventually I found the way to get to the other one. Hey, you know why I think I had less trouble with the crust art than a lot of people did? I played my entire first playthrough of the game with the Hunter crest. So just the default one. Because I actually rather enjoyed getting a huge damage buff if I could just manage to avoid taking damage. So I was able to carve through some things a bit faster.
Marking off another Palace of Darkness key.
Yeah, I still can beat up Dragon while I'm here. Why not? I'm in the area. Yeah, I didn't discover the magic of Wanderer's Crest until the second playthrough. Yeah, I got used to the diagonal pogo. I was one of the many people that wound up in Hunter's March early, so by sheer necessity, I got used to the diagonal pogo. I mean, if anything needs to emphasize how many shenanigans I got up to in that first playthrough. So there's this room with, like, wind currents in Hunter's March, and at the very top... at the very top of it is a room that has, like, a big anti mini-boss and a flying fella. And I managed to pogo my entire way up there using repeated pogos off a certain flying
Quake is now known for Misery Mire.
So I did that fight without a dash. Without a dash! It's sometimes do it like 7 or 8 times. Can't recommend, don't do that. It wasn't worth. I thankfully didn't lose my beans because I was able to get back up there each time. But like, it wasn't worth. It was just me doing things because I knew I could. A dangerous weapon. So in case anybody was wondering if I pulled that shit off stream too. Yes. The science brain in me wants to experiment, so I just try shit.
Increasing collection of
Yeah, you're not
pieces of
supposed to
art.
actually end up in the deeper portions of Hunter's March right away. Like, the big ant guy is supposed to discourage you from trying that. Because, you know, you're supposed to fight it with your dash. You're permitted to kill it without the dash, it's just way harder. And a lot of people being stubborn, such as myself, fought him anyways. Ended up in Hunter's March where everything does, you know, is way tankier and is much harder of a problem to deal with because you can't dash yet. It's a rough time! Yoshi is not pleasant about this. Does not wish to be grabbed and smacked.
Toggled Dragon on. Marked Inner Meridia as crystal. So many hard pieces.
If there's one piece of Silk Song, like, criticism I fully agree with, even after playing the game like 3 times, your bar water sucks. What the fuck? You did not need to out Miyazaki when it came to swamps. Why do you do this? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Team Jerry? It has great music, yeah, one of the best tracks in the game, very atmospheric. But boy, does it ever suck! What was the last crash stuff I found? Shaman. No big surprise there, it's the last one available. My order of finding them was pretty typical. Found Wanderers first, found Reaper first, followed by Wanderers, followed by Beast, followed by Clockwork, followed by Shaman. With the Hunter's Crest upgrade, like, right after a Wanderer's Crest. Since I found that one while heading down to check out the door, I remembered. Right, Architect. What did I call it? Clockwork? Either way. I actually had enough tools when I first found that merchant to just, you know, go to it right away, so... Oh, nice.
Marked off the bow and arrow.
Did I get the Cursed Child ending? You mean the one where you had to actually fight the boss while tainted? I got it eventually. Not at my first go, though. Because when I got cursed, I knew what to do with it, because I had marked all those question mark important things on my map, like a diligent explorer. And I had a mark on Yardaby's place for the longest time. It's like, aha! Finally! A reason to go to this wench!
Showtime!
Yeah, Curtis, thank you for getting us over to Walt CBR. You know, it's spin a bit more for us today as we're chugging on through. Yeah, I forgot they were working on a DLC already. Jerry, please. You need to take a break. You have been cooking for too long. Please, just take a break. Yeah, I know you can overdo yourself with the... I didn't actually use plasmium at all. Go figure! The fella that gave it to me, talking about it like some kind of drug, made me not use it. Ha! Funny how that works. I was definitely thinking about Phazon. It really is just Phazon all over again. I haven't used it a single time in any of my playthroughs. Cause it's just like, no, I don't want the Phazon. I don't want to inject the Phazon. I don't need Hornet to be vomiting Phazon. Excellent! No, I've told you about the blue! I warned you about the blue! It keeps happening!
So many Misery Mire keys. One more to go in here.
I cannot see! My first playthrough of Silk Song was pretty much just the boomerang. I really like the boomerang. Like, a lot. Yeah, I did end up getting the upgraded one eventually, but for the most part, it was just base boomerang. So I got so, like, really sick and tired of flyers. So go figure, I picked the weapon that's very good at dealing with flyers.
Cool, more missiles. That's the last of them. Sig kill Armis Knights. Marked Eastern Palace as Ridley token.
That's another reason why I used the boomerang specifically, because they have a low ammo requirement. So I could kind of spam them and it was fine.
So many 20 rupees. 13 items left in Palace of Darkness. Increasing collection of missiles. 12 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Silk Song also has kind of a backwards difficulty curve, which is very funny. Like Act 1, I had some spots where I definitely struggled because I ended up in places I shouldn't have been. Like some 500 bits, by the way, Curtis. But then I got to Act 2, and everything got really easy for a while.
11 items left in Palace of Darkness.
And then it finally took it to the last portion of the game for things to get difficult again.
Picked up more
and
missiles.
Even then, it was mostly like
10 treasures
just
left.
the final boss.
Cool. More 50 rupees. 9 treasures left.
Whom I still hate for all the same reasons as I hate several of the other Team Cherry final bosses, actually. They have a bit of a habit of really poking at the things I do not like. Visibility problems. Spam. Yeah, I got caught at some point. Oh, right, I remember when I got caught, but I was trying to do a freaking delivery quest. I tried to do a delivery quest, and the first run of it, I ran into the stupid giant bird boss because I had accidentally skipped past it before.
8 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Because of my backwards ass route through the wormways. So I'm like, God damn it, I'll go try it again. So I tried it again.
Recorded that hint tile.
And then I got captured. It was the most cursed quest.
Tracked criteria boss keycard. 7 treasures left.
Why yes, Palace of
Good job
Darkness
on
was in
getting
fact
the cane of
mandatory.
technical prowess. 6 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Showtime!
Because I accidentally generated the scene while the April Fool's set was still on. It's fine, it shows the actual, like, proper hidden text on my end. Oh, I am too high up. Stranger Things theme of the 63 months. You know, then spit it a bit more for us today. And thankfully, since even in my first playthrough I was diligent about smacking every single goddamn wall I could see, because it's Team Cherry after all, I did find the map and got out of there without too much issue. And since, you know,
Mark
I was running the
Barbassour's
Hunter's Crest anyways,
treasures left.
suddenly being on the Hunter's Crest was
Just
not an issue.
How?
Because that's just how I did the entire game.
Tossed another heart container onto the pile. 4 items left in Palace of Darkness. But Dark Maze Top is so far out of logic that I don't think the Racing Council would even believe me if I reported you. Or if they existed.
Which is hard in between the two main platforming sections. I mean, neither of them were hard, so, oh, they're both pretty simple. They certainly weren't no Path of Pain. And even then, the main issue with the Path of Pain is the last room. That last room was nasty. Oh, yeah. Another friend of mine managed to not fight Lace in the Deep Docks and only encounter her for the first time later. They told me about that, I'm like, man, we just both went on our own little adventure, huh? Very much a case of I told them about it and they're like, there's a fight there?
Ice Beam is now yours. 3 items left in Tower of Hera. 2 treasures left. Good job on getting an energetic tank.
My boss progression was mostly correct. Minus skipping, what's his name? Wing, whatever. Because I ended up going to the Wormblaze instead. Which of the hard bosses was the most difficult? I mean, it's not even a contest, it's the frickin' ant. Yeah, Glimwing or whatever it was. I only encountered that boss much later.
Enough pieces for 2 full hearts. Wow. 1 more to go in here. Rip Molderm. Tower of Hera is now crystal.
Such a great couple of games. I can only hope that whatever the heck Team Chair decides to make next will also be good. I mean, they're gonna take forever to come out. Team Cherry's obsession with unrestrained ambition and polish. Yeah, it's a little bit of an issue.
Sweet. Nothing left in Tower of Hera.
See how this children's like about the 15 months. Morning on an app title, yeah. Yeah, it's very much a case of the weather couldn't decide what to do lately, so it's a bit of everything. The mementos, I got all of them. My first playthrough, I did literally everything. Except for that one ending that's a, you know, point at a return type of thing. But I did everything else. Including filtering out the entire hunter's log. Which is certainly a process.
Hello, Sir Illy.
That I'm not doing again. Once was enough. No, I am not. I never went back to
Greetings,
Prime
peeps
4.
Gatorade.
Look, minigames weren't that bad. The only one that was all that problematic was Juggle. And even then, I've gotten a lot better at that. Because I used the Wanderer's Crest.
Increasing collection.
The first time I
of
did it
darkness
with
keys.
the Hunter's Crest,
7
and that
items
is,
left in Skull
that
Woods.
wasn't a good idea. It's much easier with Wanderers. Yeah, so it's just freaking the tag-alongs in Prime 4. There was only one of them that was any good. Thankfully, it's the most present one, but like, there was only one of them that was any good. Gets it! You're alright.
Good job on getting the hookshot. 6 items left in Skull Woods.
You're alright, kid! I mean, I could play through both of them, but they were very unpopular for stream material. Yeah, they were on one of my lower ends in terms of actual, you know, people hanging around. It's the unfortunate conflict of a lot of the games I really enjoy are like some of the least popular for me to actually stream. Oh. Yeah, there's a reason why I put off streaming Silksong for like a solid month. Yeah, but even when I streamed the original Hollow Knight years later, it was still fairly unpopular.
Cool. More pieces of heart.
It's
5
just the
treasures
unfortunate
left.
case of
Mothula is fucking dead.
a lot of the games I like just don't make for very good stream material, apparently. It's why I don't do anything Pokemon related, because that always flops badly.
Hoarding more missiles. 4 treasures left.
Ready for that one? Same thing as all the other Pokemon ones.
More 10 arrows. 3 treasures left. Good job on getting that blue shit. 2 items left in Skull Woods. Marking off another Skull Woods key.
Hopefully
One
I'll
more
probably
to
be able
go
to
in
get this
here.
hammer soon, because I really need it. I could go wander down to Swamp Palace and do all that. Sure, why not? Wait, do I have the big key? No, I don't, so I'll hold off on that. I've got the only one of those that I need. It's like I waited for that militic to be in stock. It was in stock. Now I have it. I'm good. I don't need
Added
nothing
more
else.
bombs.
Militic. I'm not exactly flush with space, so I prefer not to have much clutter in my little existence. Yeah, the only time that thing has been restocked in years. Years! So thank you. It's like, no, I don't care about
Picked
any
up
of your
more 20
other...
rupees. Tracking wrecked ship
I don't care
level
about any
1
of your
keeper.
other products, I'm only after one of them! I don't care about the new ones! You're not getting another merch out of me! Oh wait, I'm patient!
You now have 1320 rupees.
Especially when it comes to spending money.
Tracked
I will be
explosive
very
arrow and an
patient about
energetic
that.
tank. Do you think I've got nothing better to do? Toggled Misery Mire map on.
I've always been tight with my cash, it's just how it is. I've never exactly been flush with excess cash to the point where I don't always have that nod in the back of my head being like, I'm gonna need this down the road. Which is only getting louder and louder as money gets tighter and tighter.
Okay. Yay. More missiles. Bombos is now known for Turtle Rock.
Alright, so I have the relevant medallions. Good.
Increasing collection of 50 rupees. Is this even randomized?
This is definitely looking a bit
You
rough.
can stop picking up 20 rupees any day now. Rip Spazzer. You stumbled upon more heart containers.
Someday I'll go on another trip. It's been a couple of decades.
Hello Love Armor.
Oh, nice. Space jump.
Track space jump. That took so much effort to get. Amazing.
Oh, that means I can get the lower door fare. Right then. A seashell being shot at you. What the frick?
Track Tower of Hero map.
Yeah? The heck did they do to get enough force on that one? Ace. Oh, hey, actually, I can get down to Crocodile. Should probably deal with that. I do have logical access to lower door fare, yes.
You currently have 25 out of 25 super missiles. Do you think you have enough?
Nice.
Ice Rod is now yours. Howdy Minor Harbor.
God, it's so ridiculous to me just how
Double
much
Crocodile
easier Super Mario Kart is when picking Bowser. It's like you would think all the stats would be a problem, but no. His opponents are just so much easier to deal with that it just makes the game easier.
Another one. I've already greeted you, Minor
150cc
Harbor.
with Yoshi's definitely a rough experience.
Marking off the lamp. Greetings, Jacob. Good job on getting the Swamp Palace map.
Ten arrows.
Even more 10 arrows.
Oh, darn. Didn't quite jump far enough for it over to get that mock ball. Oh well. I can do a large portion of the Ridley area as well. But I don't want to go all the way down there.
You
actually see what the boss icon is right now. Nope. I don't have the Norfair map. Hopefully Ridley's a pendant. There's a phrase that gets to be new.
Bet you can't wait to face Ridley. Welcome back to SMZ3 Randomizer.
But I can't track her. I need his friend Dorky. Tracker, Ridley's locked in his room when he won't come out. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible.
You now have 2 more castle tower keys than you started with. Do you have enough Skullwoods keys yet? Congratulations on beating off Golden Torso.
Man, none of the bosses ever survived long enough to get to that bit of the song.
Added more missiles. Mark Swamp Palace as Crate Boss Token. Misery Mire is now Red Pendant. Marked off the mushroom. Swamp Palace Big Key is now
Swamp
yours.
looking a little more good right now. Swamp is still the only sword I have right now. Good old Sword Palace coming through once again. Yeah, it is funny how Pepperman of all
Hoarding more
bosses
20 rupees.
seems to be the most problematic in terms of consistency in speedruns. Because, like, oh man, poor Vigilante is so exploitable. That poor guy. That poor soul.
Mark
There's
Hammer
the
at Desert
hammer.
Ledge.
Alright, we're good.
Toggled hammer on. I think it is time we use our season tickets to Peg World. Ah, but I wanted to go to wrecked ship post Kozo concert area. Oh well, logging it as useless. 5 treasures left. Marking off an energetic tank.
Alright, I got the one
Upgraded
useful shield.
progressive shield by 1 step. 4 treasures left.
Man, I really did enjoy ActRaiser quite a bit. Minus the last stage. The last stage and boss can really just go stuffing. The rest of the game, though.
You should have enough now, I think. 3 items left in Desert Palace.
Yeah, not just the boss rush, but the last boss itself was also so bullshit.
You now have 11 heart pieces. 2 treasures left. I'm running out of jokes to make about you finding
Did
so
anybody
many heart
remake?
pieces.
No idea.
One more to go in here.
He's not? Damn. Oh, that's way too many whiffs. Oh. Oh. There we go. Yeah, seems about right. Alright, fine.
Do you have enough pieces of heart yet?
Do I go further in the Lower North
That's
Fair, or
everything
do
in
I do
Desert
2
Palace.
entire dungeons? I think I'm gonna go
Dear
do 2
Desert
entire
Palace.
dungeons.
Desert Palace is now blue pendant.
Ba-ba-da. Yeah. Maybe Sword Palace will have another one for me. The difference in offense between the 2 games right now is a bit intense. I really hope there's another game that I can look forward to coming out sometime in the next couple of years. The sheer amount of nothing at the moment is most unfortunate. Isn't that just a point-and-click adventure? Certainly sounds like one. Mouse Doom? What?
I sure
Weird.
hope you can perform the diver down technique so we can get out of here quickly.
Oh man, that was one of my favorite old gimmicks for the YouTube vids. Stupid battle music.
Added another Turtle Rock key to the stash. 7 items left in Swamp Palace. Yay! More superb missiles.
I'll just see
6
if I
items
anything.
left in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, wake up. Hope you're having a good one. I mean, things being rather visceral is kind of the boom shoot standard anyways.
Is this underwater?
Because if we live in an era of Doom clones, well, dadgummit, we're cloning Doom. I can't believe we come back to the days of Doom clones. We got full circle.
Toggling Turtle Rock map on. 5 treasures left. At least this is some decent money. 4 items left in Swamp Palace.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where... I don't know.
How ya doing, Saul Aaron?
Those types of adaptations feel a bit tasteless, bland. Yeah, bland. It's like it's public domain now. You can like expand on it instead of just. Wouldn't it be funny if?
I hope your wallet is big enough. 3 treasures left. 2 items left in Swamp Palace. Brinstar Boss keycard is now yours.
And the answer is yeah, the first couple of times, but if you just keep doing it, it stops being funny.
Hoarding more 5 rupees. 1 more to go in here.
Get in this corner. Or not. Argus! Argus, what are these bounces, dude?
You now have 6 bombs. That's the last of them. Argus is fucking dead.
Yeah, certain horror concepts are milked to death at this point. To the point where the movies feel more like, I don't know, scary movie. It's actually quite an insult. Aren't they making another one of those? Why? Is Holla Holla Gadala? Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, I asked that question when didn't like Scream 7 or whatever come out recently? What the frick? And that's not even getting into how many Halloweens there are.
Cool. More explosive hamburgers. 7 items left in Ice Palace.
That's sounding like another one of them there data centers are having issues. I have all the keys. Well, in that case, I'll just go without flipping the switch. It's easier.
That was an okay icebreaker, but how about this one? What's the one wish you would ask of the Triforce?
Nice.
6 treasures left.
I actually get to
Marked
zap
off
the ghost.
X-ray. Good job on getting the Misery Mire big key. 5 items left in Ice Palace.
Well... Oh, I think no, there's still another couple of big keys that could be other than the Ganon's Tower one.
You now have 150 missiles. 4 treasures left.
I don't know if there's anything coming up, like, media-wise that I'm interested in. I don't really watch TV or movies, so it's just like...
Picked up more heart containers. 3 items left in Frigid Palace.
I'm really not the target audience for a lot of things. I just don't engage with much media.
Good job on getting the Brinstar level 2 keycard. 2 items left in Ice Palace. Lower
Hey,
North
I can go
Boss
beat up Ridley
keycard is
now.
now yours.
There we go.
Just one more.
Yeah, the first Sonic movie. I'm sure that'll be fun. Those have at the minimum have been pretty fun. Frankly, it's just nice to see Jim Carrey being his old self again.
Found more energy tanks. Nothing left in Ice Palace. Sig term cold stare.
That'd have been pretty funny, yeah. Unfortunately, it was a couple of things that just... Let's see, what even were there for trailers again? There's only 2 of them. I know one was Toy Story 5, which shows Woody again, which is very confusing, and I'm wondering how they're gonna make that one work! It's like, hey, wait a minute, but he left at the end of the last one! Like, gone! Never to be seen again! Yeah, it's one of those things where marketing too strong. So what, is it going to be something that happened beforehand? But then that doesn't work because there's a character that wouldn't be there. It's just like, they're going to have a lot of explaining to do to make this work.
You stumbled upon more missiles. Hey Mad Steve 79.
What was the other one? Oh god, you're right, I remember, jeez. The fact that I didn't even remember until now really emphasizes how much of a pointless nothing burger that movie is, but the Moana live-action remake was the other thing advertised. Otherwise known as, why does this exist? Even more firm than usual. And it looks bad!
You are now authorized to know how to carry more bombs.
Yeah, it's one of those things, none of them needed to exist, but that one especially. Like, the really, really old stuff, sure. But, like, anything from the 90s and onward, really unnecessary. People still watch Disney movies? Sadly, yes. And a lot of them. Otherwise, they wouldn't be still making so much goddamn money. Wait, why is it only Disney previews at a Universal movie? It's suddenly hitting me.
Marking off the wrecked ship boss keycard. Please. Do we have to be here?
Mercy, why was there a competing animation studios movie at a preview for a different one? Huh?
Toggled crate on.
Hey, Dragon's dead!
Marked warehouse as Dragon Boss token. Added more energy tanks but worse.
Yeah, I have so few soups.
Tracked Palace of Darkness big key.
Alright, I guess I'm going all the way back down to Lower Norfair. It's gonna take a minute. God, is this just everything now? Ugh. Man, imagine actually breaking up monopolies, right? I mean, they're still pretty much a big monopoly. How many freaking competing studios have been bought out over the years? It's like Steam may be far from perfect, but at least it's, you know, non-existent, like, voluntary monopoly, I guess I'll call it. It's from them just doing their own thing rather than buying all the competition. Instead, all the competition just continues to shoot themselves in the foot instead of trying to provide a better service. Crazy concept, that.
Toggled Eastern Palace map on.
I'm glad there's at least one thing still out there where the idea of choosing this one is just because it has better service than the others. And you're not forced onto something else.
Yay. More hard pieces.
It's funny, because I can actually think of a fairly simple way to compete with Steam. Now, I had to stress simple in terms of concept. The idea is simple. The execution is a lot of effort. Just offer all the same stuff that Steam does, but take less of a cut from the developers so you can offer the products at a lower price as a regular price. Yeah, nobody's gonna be willing to take that punch because I said the words, take less of a cut. That'd be giving back to customers. We're not allowed to do that.
Lower Norfair, East is Crystal. Even more 20 rupees.
I've been putting money back into the industry to encourage further growth and expansion. We can't do that. That really should be it's like that money's ours. The only person I want being on my stock value is the person that does my investments. That's it. Oh, they're like the one person. Because if anybody's gonna give a shit about that, it may as well be the person doing the investing. Epic Game Store struggles horrifically at the provide the same services as Steam part. And they try to buy their customers by buying exclusivity rights. So a lot of money wasted for no benefit.
Increasing collection of heart containers.
It has been shown from some games, actively hurting the developers. They don't want to compete in terms of trying to provide a better service, so they just try to stitch up the product for themselves. But it didn't work.
Cool. More heart containers.
It's like, look, if you want to beat them, you have to at least replace their service. You have to at least match them on that. It's the only
I didn't
thing.
quite get that. Your energy tank
If you
collection is
don't
getting
provide at
somewhere.
least an equivalent or near equivalent service, then people aren't going to stay. It's like, remember those wild two words, customer service? You have to actually serve!
Marking off another super missile.
Otherwise you don't get customers. That's how it works. This is the law of fair competition. Yeah, that's the problem. There's not a whole lot of industries have fair competition anymore. But for the
Picked up
time
more
being,
missiles.
the PC game market is still one of them. It's just that nobody decides to
Okay.
try to meet them at fair ground. God, I still can't believe there's not a streaming service that offers anything better than Twitch. Because, like, Twitch ain't great. But it's just unfathomable to me how shit YouTube's equivalent still is. Okay, I know exactly why it's still a problem. It's because it costs a bajillion dollars. The amount of services that you need to dedicate to being able to handle the amount of streaming traffic that Twitch does. Well, let's just say it's a probably very large number that you're never making profit off of. It's a complicated issue. I don't even have.
170
I have no
missiles in
idea what
this
to
game.
propose as some sort of answer to
Is
that
this
one.
even randomized?
of those ones I just look at and go, yeah, I got no edge. No idea on this one, Chief. I don't freaking know. Ultimately, the issues that YouTube has in terms of streaming is just, it's the same two issues that gets brought up all the time. Discoverability is kind of a big one. And just how lousy the back end is. Its VOD viewing experience is infinitely better because Twitch's VOD viewing is pathetic and has never improved in many years. But the live viewing experience is lousy. On the streamer's end, at least, it's pretty similar in terms of being in chat and whatnot. But just the fact that if my internet goes down for even a split second for any reason, that I had to create an entirely new streams page and whatnot on the YouTube site is pathetic. The fact that it changes the tokens so often for the actual stream, and it wanting a whole kit and caboodle announcement instead of just being able to fire open a stream at any given point. Like it wants you to do up a whole video description and whatnot for everything. It's just a mess. YouTube's got a long way to go to beat Twitch on that one. It's the closest one in terms of current competitors, at least. Because, I mean, at least it's not the service that's most known for allowing just oodles and oodles of like, literally illegal content. Ironic Kick is still there. And still just as full of things that are just straight up illegal. What I'm saying is that I'm in a place that's known for, you know, stream after stream, where the whole theme is public harassment, and, oh, worse yet, freaking driving while streaming. It's not exactly what you call a good look for your brand. I mean, you go for the pun, but I mean, it has happened. People have actually done stuff heinous enough that action had to be taken, which says a lot.
Toggle Fantune on.
I mean, you shouldn't drive and stream either.
Mark ship as Fantune token.
That's distracted driving, one way or another. When you're behind the car, when you're behind the wheel of a vehicle, pay the goddamn attention to the road.
That's nice.
Did I get from Fantine? Oh, I could finish Super Metroid first if I wanted to.
You stumbled upon more missiles.
Yeah, there's still plenty of places where being on your cell phone in a car is illegal. Not that they ever get in trouble for it, but... It's like, look, you can go whatever amount of time it takes for you to drive without being on your goddamn phone. Put it away! Yeah, or pull over. It's like if it's an important call and you need to answer it, pull over. If you're on the highway or something and you can't safely pull over, then don't answer it. Yeah, the street's just going. Wouldn't be very entertaining, mind you, but... I guess you could kind of do the dash cam experience. And there's your stream.
That's nice.
It's like, that'd work, I guess. I still think it's stupid as hell because you're broadcasting your location, which is about the dumbest thing you can do online. But you know.
Neat.
But I don't need the small keys, I need the big key! Alright, the later section was hinted at nothing, so we keep going.
Even more bombs.
I'm very much a driver that focuses on the road, to the point where I don't even have the radio on most of the time. Or if I do, it's on pretty quiet.
You now have 40 super missiles.
I guess it is Super Metroid first,
Congratulations
but
on defeating Bomb Torizo.
honestly, I would prefer to actually have the Super Metroid ending sequence rather than the Link to the Past one. Because the Link to the Past one just shows the vanilla text in this particular branch. Well, not this particular branch, but in SMZ3 in general. It's also way longer. I guess I'm gonna go do Thieves Town without the small key. Of all things, I am missing the GT big key and a sword. Those are the two things holding me back right now. Spent streaming the most lukewarm takes of the century. Drive safe. Ooh, sizzling.
Pop a pop. Pop a pop. Pop a pop pop. Pop a pop a pop pop. Pop pop. Pop a pop pop.
Hey, something I don't need.
Toggled peg world mode off. Marking off the Meridian map. I love pegging. Toggled peg world mode
No
off.
comment. Just glance over at Tracker for a brief second.
I already said hi to you, G-Volt.
Just use the cape so not to be perfectly aligned or, worry about things getting in the way. Please, game. Just one more little sword. Please. This little butter knife isn't gonna accomplish anything. Thank you.
Upgraded progressive sword by one step.
Damn the
3
base of this
treasures
song.
left.
Kind of a constant throughout a lot of the Woolly World songs, honestly. Whoever they brought in to play the bass is damn good.
Norfair level 2 keycard is now yours.
Well, that's in
2 items
logic,
left
so
in
that's a lot of
Cave's
items. Alright. Oh yeah! Good shit. Don't trust Tracker today. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Tracker's at least talking normal. Only as normal as Tracker ever talks. This one, fan base. At this point, I can say that Turtle Rock's a crystal.
Okay.
But just to get it marked.
One more to go in here. Good job on annihilating blind. Mark Turtle Rock as blue crystal.
Whether it's on pedestal, we may never know. Well, the book, I can't even check. Alright, GT Pinky, I need you to do me a favor and don't be in Misery Mire, okay? It's actually super annoying for me to get back there right now. 1 rupee, eh? What if I can get one by... Forget him. Nope. Yeah, if it doesn't show up in Turtle Rock, I suppose I'll get the guessing game going. Hopefully at least one more sword as well. Or half magic or just something. Because right now fighting again, it's gonna suck a little bit. So Master Sword Symbolist, no half magic. It's not a great time.
Whoops. You were supposed to see that one sooner. Toggling morph bombs on. 11 items left in Turtle Rock.
This is definitely one of the songs from Lit World where I'm just like, ah, yeah, this is the same person that did the Shaken soundtrack. Mario! Okay, there's that.
Good job on getting the
Hey, there we
criteria
go,
level
some
2
half
keycard.
magic.
10 treasures left.
Finally!
9 treasures left. Tracked half magic.
But experiencing somebody trying to 100% Warrior Land for the Shaken for the first time and just having a chuckle. It's like, ah, you poor soul.
You
mentioned
now
having
have
to look up
1720 rupees.
various gameplays to
8
see how to
items
do the
left in
trailers, and I'm
Turtle
just
Rock.
like, to do the various things, like stage missions and whatnot. And I'm just like, it's probably either mine or the one other fellow that I know that did a bunch of them at the same time. Because we both had fairly comprehensive
Reconnected
guides
to chat.
that game.
Who put 5 Palace of Darkness keys in this game? 7 items left in Turtle
All this Palace
Rock.
of Darkness stuff, and so far I haven't needed anything that wasn't just the bow lock section. We'll see if that holds up. There's still quite a few checks in there. Ba, ba, ba.
Added more supers.
Oh man!
Who needs the charge beam now? 6 items left in Turtle Rock.
see them! I'm in danger!
You stumbled upon more 10 arrows. 5 treasures left.
Man, it didn't even need to be the bags everywhere. Even just Sensei popping out a whole bunch of infantry was a big problem. It's like, dang it, I'm trying to capture cities, but Sensei has like 12 bajillion infantry, and they're strong!
Mark
Right that I
off
land
the
on the
Palace
one
of
pixel
Darkness
allows me
map.
to bonk there. It's
4
really quite
items left in
infuriating.
Turtle Rock.
Come on,
Knocking
Lace
off
Bridge!
another
You
missile.
can have something, right?
3 treasures left.
Come on!
You must construct additional 20 rupees.
Oh dear.
2 treasures left. One more
Alright,
to
so
go in here.
it's looking like we're probably
Mark
gonna have to
off the
gamble on
power
GT. What the? What? Some interesting hitbox on the ice head today. Alright, moment of truth! Great. Hey Tracker, the GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses. Hey Tracker, the beat. Hey Tracker, the GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses.
Marked off the thesaurus. Nothing left in Turtle Rock.
Hey Tracker, open the
Saying
floor.
goodbye to Trinix. First you have me auto track, then you want to tell me
Hey
to do
Tracker,
that?
the GT Big Key
I'm not
guessing
gonna
game
do
is now
that for
open
you
for
unless
guesses.
you say hey Tracker. Would you please untrack my
Hey
part?
Tracker, the GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses. She's not understanding it. I'm trying to think of an alternative fifth phrase that might actually get her to understand, but I can't think of one. Hey Tracker, the GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses.
The GT Big Key guessing game is now open for guesses.
Of course!
My guess is 9.
Anyways, 23 is gonna be outside of GT, by the way. One through 22 for the usual spots, 23 for not actually in the tower.
Hi Ultra Cool Guy 48. That's nice. Greetings your Picat.
I wonder if we'll find a second copy of all the Super Metroid bosses this time.
1. If you like having a soul, then I hope you made your guess because the floor is now closed. 2. 3. 4.
Come on! At least give me a sword or something, jeez.
6. 7. 8.
With how many checks are still out in the wild, the chances of it actually being in GT are exactly fantastic. There's another of the
9.
bottles.
I guess I lost. I don't have a soul for you to steal though.
I swear to God, if it ends up being the vanilla location again.
Ten.
Oh!
11.
Hey, there it is!
That could have been worse. Sleepy Teal Coder performed the miraculous feat of having correctly guessed the number 11.
Yo!
15
Sleepy Teal
items
Coder,
left
you
in
get yourself
Ganon's
one of
Tower.
these!
14 items left in Ganon's Tower. Tracked a piece
Wrong
of heart
one.
and a bombs.
There we go. Number 11! Okay. Hey, Tracker, it's pizza time.
Toggled go mode. On.
I'm actually going this way because I really would like a little more offense. No, not more bottles!
Ah. You made a friend. 13 treasures left.
Sword, silvers, anything! Please!
Well, aren't you rich now? 12 treasures left. Tossed another super missile onto the
Damn
pile.
it!
11 items left in
Alright,
Ganon's
fine,
Tower.
I'm going.
10 treasures left. 9 treasures left.
I guess we're just
Tracked a stick
destined
carrying
for a bit of
knowledge
an
and a heart
anemic
piece.
Link to the Past trend. But swing and a miss there, me. Swing and a miss. Where do you think you're going? One of the few times Breath of the Wild let itself have some, you know, full-on music. And it was good! Yeah, it's like you went for a whole atmosphere thing for most of it. The piano definitely gives people some trauma. It's like, ah, yes, just what gamers needed. More piano trauma to go alongside of Cynthia.
Toggled Sanctuary Heart Container on. 8 treasures left. How unoriginal. 7 items left in Ganon's tower. Tracking 3 bombs.
Nice, okay.
Silver arrows is now yours.
That'll do!
6 items left in Ganon's tower.
Silverless Master Sword is such a piece of it's just, oh, it's so annoying. So even just having silvers will take an immense amount of time off the last phase. It's like, I don't want to do 24 spins. It takes forever.
Good job on getting the red boomerang. 5 items left in Ganon's tower.
That's definitely only going to count as 2. Ah, you dick. That definitely counted as 3, though. Hey, wait a minute. Did the first one only count as 1? What the hell? Bullshit. Alright, Ganon, let's go. I'm gonna whittle you down to death with my little... with my little knife here. It'll get you. There's only more crystals to get, Ganon! I'm out of them! Ah, poor dodge on that one. Damn it! There we go. That's all of them. A little spicy, but we got him. Excuse me? Wait, why is he in butter? Oh. What? But I have all 7 crystals! scene! It is incompletable! I can't kill Kitten! This is an issue. Well, I'm at least gonna go kill Mother Brain, right? Just insert getting shot by a few silvers here. And then we're gonna read the pyramid sign to see what it wants. Because I mean, I did turn it back onto the vanilla game mode. Something has gone terribly wrong. I mean, I'm allowed in here, so Mother Brain should thankfully be killable. Yeah, Ganon's got professional hacks on his side at this point. Occupied bugs all. It just keeps happening.
You can't cut back on tracking. You will regret this.
Track, I have nothing more to track other than there's a problem.
Get ready for the baby skip.
Ah, nuts. Yes, recharge the eye, Yoshi. That's where the energy goes. Shinoa. Stop it now! I can only wonder what happened. Something's clearly gone wrong, but I don't know what. Nice ropes! That could be it. Cause yeah, I just have it turned on to super default. One, two, three.
Toggled mother brain on. That was an amazing stand-up glitch. Only 3 shots.
Alright, let's go. Oh no! Baby Mario, please. Baby Mario, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Nice. Alright, let's go find out what exactly the game is expecting me to do when it comes to Ganon. For science! I'm mildly annoyed that I still don't have Flint in all of this. Oh, joyous day! The scene is over! What do you mean it's not over? Alright, Sign! What do you have to say for yourself? But I have 7 crystals, they're right there! This is a problem. You know what, let's further this science. I'm gonna go get the other 2 pendants real quick. Now, Ganon was actively shouting at me that it wasn't done yet. It's like the first one looked a little bit iffy, but the second one was definitely not a whiff. Can we get a little bit of Mystic Mansion, though? Hell yeah. That's not the right button. Da 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 da. Now, since I don't have to play, we're gonna have to do a little bit of shenanigans to get back over to Meyer, but it's fine! One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, catch. Ooh, nice dodge. Here, catch.
Marking off another 3 bombs. 3 treasures left.
Just out of curiosity, what a sauce will I have?
Dinosaur King.
What you got, big guy? Ooh, quarter magic.
Tracked quarter magic.
Not bad. All right, going on a bit of a trip. We gotta get to that Narmire. Get. Oh, the Zeros are after me! Shoot! Alright, there we go. We're back at Meyer. Oh god, I hadn't opened the door yet. Right. Spider flashing warning. The game really does not like it when I do this while the rainstorm's still going. Okay, back to normal. Burn! 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 You know what? I'll take a look and see what this is. 80 bucks.
Okay. 7 treasures left.
No. Cut it out. Alright, time to start opening fire. I've got such a dinky little sword, no use to using anything but silvers for this boss. Let's try the bugs! Well, about time I mosey
Tossed
on back
another
to Ganon.
300 rupees onto the pile. 6 treasures left. Sig kill Vitreous.
I get it. I've completed every boss in both games other than Botwan and Spore Spawn. Surely now, you'll be content. Oh yeah, I got one button there. I have all the possible boss prizes. Go, 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 go. Hey, get back here. Give me. Here, come on. Come back. Come back. Come back here. Oh. Stupid berry. Alright, is he still gonna tell me to go get more crystals? Yup. Yup. Alright, I'm gonna go pull the pedestal. We'll call that good. Because unfortunately, while I can have some cheats going for Tracker, I can't tell her to kill Ganon. We tried fighting Ganon already, and he was not vulnerable in the last phase, so... got some throws!
Set status to Sigma. I'm so sorry.
Well... Hey Tracker, enable spoilers.
Everyone cover your ears because I'm about to spoil the seed.
Hey Tracker, where is the pointy thing?
There is a sword at Misery Mire cutscene chest. In Miserable Mire.
Hey Tracker, clear Miserable Mire.
Cleared all items from Misery Mire.
Hey Tracker, where's the pointy thing?
A pointy thing can be found at the room with all the crumbling platforms. In Upper Norfair, West.
Okay. And where'd I get that Upper Norfair key? Like in Turtle Rock, right? Damn, those are out of the way. Hey Tracker, where's the flute? Hey Tracker, where is the ocarina?
The ocarina can be found at Ice Beam. In Upper Norfair, West.
With the level 1 keycard for Norfair, which I think was at the top of GT or something. Oh, man. Oh well. That's gonna go ahead and do it for me today. If you enjoy the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going on up. We need to succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. But for now, I'm calling it there. Sometimes it is how it is when beta testing stuff. It's the way of computer development. Until next time.